Hey guys, it's Daira with your Short and Sweat workout. Today I have a 12-minute upper body workout for you. Let's check out the movements. The first movement we have is just push-ups. We have negative push-ups, dips, and then plank push-ups. All right, we're gonna be doing 3 rounds, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Before we start, let's get warmed up. The first movement for our warm-up, I just want you to take your hands out to the side and I wanna focus on moving backwards, all right? Move those arms nice and slowly. Start with small circles, right? Get those shoulders warmed up. There's a lot of pushing today, okay? And you can gradually get those circles bigger and then as big as you can get. Good. Whew. Okay. Now, as we get those shoulders nice and warm, we're gonna also give yourself a big hug, right? So I call this a chest opener. So we're gonna bring those arms in nice and big and then wrap them around, okay? And just alternate between which arm is on top. So here, my left arm's on top and then switch, right side, okay? With all the pushing we're gonna be doing, okay, that puts a lot of stress on our chest muscles, our back muscles, and our triceps, okay? Your triceps are in the back of your arms, and those muscles are really good for giving your arms some great shape, okay? But every person is different, so modify as you need to today. Okay, now once again, we're gonna go back into those circles again. This time, I want you to do small ones forward, okay? Just to switch it up. Start nice and small and gradually get bigger. Good, and the biggest. Good, and then back in to that open up and hug. Alternate between which arm is coming up over the top. Now this workout might not get your heart rate as high, but those upper body muscles, they're a little smaller than your legs, okay? So those muscles will fatigue faster, so take breaks as you need. Okay, now that we feel like our body's nice and warmed up, let's start the workout. All right guys, join me on the ground. We're gonna start with our first movement, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We're going into those push-ups. I'm gonna go on my knees. Go ahead and go on your toes if you'd like, all right? Get ready, here we go. Good job, shake out those arms. We have 20 seconds to rest. Okay, we're gonna go back into our push-up position. This time, I want you to start on your toes, regardless where you're at, all right? And we're gonna try to lower ourselves as slow down to the ground, and then we can go back to our knees and push our body up, all right? So get on those toes. Join me here, hands right outside the shoulders. Keep those abdominals pulled in and slow going down. It's not about how many we get here. How slow can you resist your weight going down? Good, and then rest here. Go back up to tabletop. Okay, again, back up on your toes. Slow, all the way down. Good, back to your knees. Tabletop up. Good job. All right. Now, those are really hard, but they're gonna help improve and hopefully get you to doing multiple push-ups up on your toes. All right, so we're gonna move into some dips. So I have my couch right here. Okay, you can have your knees bent, hands right outside your hips. Okay, you're gonna let your bottom drop down to the floor, bending your elbows. Here we go. And pushing back up. Okay, this is that tricep movement I was talking to you about. Nice work. Take a little break. We're gonna go back on the ground. We're gonna move into our plank push-ups. Okay, really get those arms nice and rested. Now you can perform these on your knees or your toes as well. I'll start off on my knees, and then if you want, you can push up onto your toes with me, all right? So we're gonna be right here, down into that plank position, okay? We're gonna push up with our left side, and then down with our left side, okay? And then switching to the right, okay? So keep those arms in nice and tight, okay? We're using those triceps and biceps and your chest and your shoulders. So remember, whichever side you push up on, that's the side that you lead back down, all right? Now if you want, you can go up on your toes. Good, take a break. All right, round one. Okay, now we got 2 more rounds, so adjust as you need to, okay? You know, this is a pretty tough workout, all right? So give yourself a little pat on the back, but also know that you don't have to get a lot of repetitions. What I want you to try to have is quality reps, all right? So we're gonna go back into those push-ups, go on your toes or your knees, all right? Here we go. Ooh, nice job, guys, all right? Okay, keep those weight off the arms. Okay, get ready because we're gonna go back into those negatives. All right, now I think maybe we got 3 repetitions, right? That nice and slow negative, all right? Make sure you take a breath before you push back up and you're ready for your next negative, all right? Because this is all different for everyone, all right? So here we go, nice and slow. If you find yourself not able to do this on your toes, you can also go to your knees and go nice and slow. All right, we're gonna move back in to our dips, those triceps, the back side of your arms, all right? So make sure these are feeling good. You could kick your legs out straight this time, or you can keep them bent. Again, it's up to you. You can also do this on your coffee table. Today I'm using my couch. You could even do it on the floor. It just limits your range of motion, all right? So here we go. Good, take a break. We're gonna go into our plank push-ups next. Remember, you can do these on your knees or your toes, up to you. I am really feeling it, guys. I can feel it all through my biceps, up through my chest, okay? Be conscious of how your body is feeling, okay? So move in, do this movement that works for you. Limit the amount of time you do it if you need to, all right? Get ready, join me, let's do this. Good, take a break. Okay, that was the finishing our second round. Now we're ready to go round 3, all right? Make adjustments as you need to, okay? You can simply reduce the amount of time that you are moving, okay? We're moving for 40 seconds with these movements. And if your body is tiring out, make sure you take care of you. Okay, we're going back to those push-ups. Let's go. Ooh, nice job. Can you feel, the muscles, repeating these movements, working the same muscles? It makes your muscles super tired, and that's okay, okay? So I want you to know that feeling is normal, okay? But tomorrow you're gonna get stronger, all right? So let's go into these negatives. You can be up on your toes or on your knees, resisting all the way down. Good, and you're all the way at the bottom. You can drive back up. You don't need to use your muscles on the push-up. On the way back up, you're just using them on the negative. So the negative is the movement going down to the floor. Good, resisting. Whew. Oh, nice job. Dips are up next, okay? Remember, you can do these with your knees bent, or you can kick out those legs straight, okay? The straighter the legs, the harder it'll be, okay? So remember that. Get ready, get set. Here we go, guys. We're almost there. We have plank push-ups next, and then I have 2 great stretches that are not only gonna feel good today, but using them throughout your day, all right? So that's gonna help you leave your shoulders and chest and arms just feeling better, all right? So we're going into that plank push-up. You can go on your knees or your toes, okay? Pushing up with the left side, coming down on the left. Here we go. Right, right, there you go. Nice job. You did it. Stay down on the floor. We're gonna go into this scorpion hold, all right? So I want you to lay flat on your tummies, okay? And your arms are gonna spread out to the side. You're gonna look, so I'm gonna look to my left hand. I'm gonna bring my left leg and bring it across my body, okay? You're gonna feel that stretch through your right side, through your shoulder and your chest. Okay, it's also a good hip opener too. If you have tight hips, we worked a lot of our core, working that upper body as well, okay? And if you need to, you can push a little bit more with this opposite hand here, and that's gonna help open up those shoulders and chest. Good, a couple more deep breaths. Good, and bring that arm back down. Slowly return to your chest back on the ground. Now we can take our opposite hand, so our left hand back straight out. Now we're gonna push with our right side, okay, and open up those hips here and push through the chest. Opening up the left side. Now you can use your right hand and you can drive up a little bit more just to get an extra stretch through that left shoulder and chest. Good, one more big deep breath in and out. And slowly return back onto your mat, okay? And push up very gently, your last push up of the day. But this last stretch is something that I've used with a lot of clients where just something you can work on when you're walking around is just a chest opener, all right? So I want you to take your hands back behind you, and if you can lace your elbows back here together, okay? See how that's providing me with a great posture, right? My head up, chest up. And then the most important thing is my shoulders aren't up to the sky. We wanna bring them down, okay? So this is how, your posture should look. And you can check in with yourself. This is kind of checking in as you're walking around. You may see yourself, rounded shoulders forward. And this is a good reminder just to walk casually with your hands behind your back. I promise it doesn't look that weird, okay? But it's something you can do to add just a little bit of your workout throughout your whole day, right? Just by maintaining good posture, okay? So I hope you guys had a lot of fun today. I know your arms gotta be feeling it, but I hope you join me back for another short and sweat workout really soon. See you guys.